Hey everyone, I'm super excited to be doing another video today. Today I want to be showing you how I make brownies. I make these brownies all the time. Norman loves them and they're from scratch. I bought boxed brownies the other day because they had peanut butter in them and I thought they would be really good. And they were delicious, but honestly I had a stomachache after eating them because they were just so sweet. So today we're going to be making really simple homemade brownies that I hope you guys enjoy. They're delicious, so let's get started. So here we have our ingredients. I have 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 1 cup of sugar, half of it is brown, half of it is white sugar, half a cup of flour, my chocolate chips, salt, vanilla, baking powder, 2 eggs, and half a cup of butter. So now that you have all your ingredients out, the first thing you're gonna do is melt your butter. So melt it all the way until it's boiling, and you can even brown your butter if you'd like. I've done this before, and it makes it even kind of like more delicious, which means you just let it kind of cook a little bit until it turns to a brownish color. So while your butter is melting down and boiling, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our sugar, eggs, and vanilla into a bowl. Of course, I'm in my pajamas, so let's begin. The first thing I'm gonna do is add my sugar. I have a half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar. Get your eggs in there. Woo, I almost got a shell in there, but I got it. Okay, and you're gonna add your vanilla. This is the vanilla I have right now. It's Walmart brand. I will never buy it again, okay? I'm just using it because I have it, but I always use a Mexican brand that is way better. It has like a different flavor to it, and I just really like it. So I don't normally use this kind of, I mean, it is still pure vanilla, but still, I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't like. But anyways, pour 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and we're gonna get our butter now. Pour your butter, and with the mixer, just go ahead and blend it. Now that it's blended, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get a strainer, a small one preferably. I have this one right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour my cocoa powder. This just kind of helps make sure everything is broken down and not in chunks. Your flour, and then we're gonna get our baking powder. Baking powder, we're gonna use 1/4 teaspoon. Let's get out of my drawer. 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then the salt is really important. I use sea salt and it really makes a difference. So I definitely encourage you to use sea salt with these because it makes it really, really good. Salt, same thing, 1/4 teaspoon. And I kind of do like an oversized teaspoon because it's really good salty. I really like it. Actually, that salt is not even gonna go through. We're just gonna have to toss it through, but I still like to mix it like this. Get everything in there. And what's left over, I just kind of go like this, make sure all of it is broken down, and then toss it in, okay? And then you're just gonna slowly mix this. You can do this all with a hand mixer too. You don't need a blender, and you don't need a, what is this called? Oh my gosh, I cannot even think. Whatever, a mixer, you know what I'm talking about. So once it's pretty much good, like well mixed, like this, you can see it looks really, really good. I'm just gonna take a spatula, scrape the edges. So with my pan, the way I prepare them is I pour a little bit of oil. Just a dab. And then I just spread it around because we don't want the brownies sticky. A little bit of oil. And sometimes I'll even put a dash of flour to the pan as well, but I'm not going to today. Why? I don't know. That's just how I feel, right? Now pour your brownies in. Actually, before we do that, we need to add some chocolate chips. This just is gonna add like a melted effect, so I don't measure. I just pour them in there. Got my chocolate chips in there. Now I'm just gonna mix it up real quickly. And if you have a regular oven, obviously you're gonna wanna preheat it to 350 degrees. I use a toaster oven, so I don't need to preheat it, but scrape your bowl, pour it in. All right, so now that your brownies are in the pan, woo, they look delicious. We're gonna put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes. Just like that. So now that they're in the oven, they're gonna cook for about 18 to 20 minutes. I usually take them out a little bit earlier. One thing that you can do is when they're about halfway through, take them out, put like a towel down or something, and kind of drop them. And by dropping them, it kind of makes it get that little like crinkle effect on top. So you can also try that, okay? So while our brownies are in the oven, I'm eating some leftover pizza. No, Rocky, you can't have any. Rocky loves pizza. Pizza, spaghetti. She loves Doritos. Just a small bite. Don't eat all of it at once. Fine. All right, now that your brownies are done, what you want to do to make sure they're cooked all the way is first you're going to pull it out. And then what I'm going to do is take a toothpick right into the center. And it has a little bit of, I'm trying to get to focus, a little bit of chocolate still on it, but that's perfect. You don't want it dry. If it's too dry, they're gonna not be that good. Okay, so take them out of the oven. Now, of course, to add a little decoration, you can sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. Just a little bit, that's plenty. All right, well, there I have my brownies. They look delicious. They're super gooey and moist and perfect for a scoop of ice cream. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy making some delicious quarantine brownies.